So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and share my screen. We'll get started with all of this wonderful information, okay? Great. Again, we are with United Educational Services. We are a company that you can rely on. Guys, we were founded in 2004, headquartered in Farmington Hills, Michigan. We are a unique collection of services carefully selected to provide financial protection and opportunity. We are a completely debt-free company that has helped thousands of people with the same key executives from the inception of the company. Now, I don't know if you feel that's important as I feel as important as it is for me. It's that we are capable of, following our own words. We're not just talking the talk, we're walking the walk. So to live debt-free and then to be able to show others. How many times have we met people doing well in an industry and we see them living the life and you're like, man, what do they do for a living? Or how did they accomplish this? How did they accomplish that? Well, we're actually providing that to you. We're providing that information. Now, why is this more important than ever? Why is it more important than ever? The single biggest difference between financial success and financial failure is how well we manage your money, right? We can all agree that we weren't taught financial management. We weren't taught any of this, financial literacy in school, which is, we know now, the single most important thing that we should have been taught. We should have been taught budgeting and math. We should have been taught how to save, even basically, just basic saving skills. We weren't taught any of that. But with our platform, we have the ability to show you those different things and different opportunities and make it easy for you to do that, okay? As I said, we were not taught financial literacy in school, and it does take time to change your thinking and to become financial literate. That is a saying by Robert Kiyosaki. Now, five shocking things that you didn't know. 5 shocking things that you didn't know about finances. 1, I'm sorry, guys, I'm having technical difficulty. Americans are drowning in a total of 1.057 trillion in credit card debt, guys. This was as of March of 2019. 2019, we know what happened after that, right? COVID happened. So obviously that has gone up. %56 of people in the US have no rainy day funds. People feel insecure to talk about how little they have in savings. The problem is that it's affecting so many of us that the more we talk about it, the more we can kind of come to a collective that there needs to be a change. %46 of baby boomers have less than $10,000 saved for retirement. That's your aunts, your parents. All the time. I'm here in Louisiana. How often are we impacted by a natural disaster? How often? So it's pretty sad to see that our elderly are displaced and have to start from scratch. And at the ages that they are, that's very difficult to do. %40 of millennials have spent money that they don't have to keep up with their friends, to keep things a secret. That's even worse, which tells me again, it's important that we go ahead and teach our youth from a young age about finances and how to manage. Guys, 43 million Americans have a credit score rather of 599 or less. we all know that poor credit actually leads to more troubling issues. Then now we have to deal with anxiety, with stress, frustrations, things that we wouldn't necessarily have to deal with. Fear, anxiety. That's not a good feeling to not know how you're going to pay your bills or how you're going to be able to manage, or if an emergency happens. Anybody ever caught a flat tire and thought, oh my God, I can't even afford to buy a tire? It's an uncomfortable situation. Or when a car starts breaking, you know how it always tends to happen when you're out of that warranty, right? It never fails. That's when you start having issues. So to be able to live stress-free is extremely important. And again, thank you guys for your patience. My apologies.
Hey, Toya, you want me to just pull it up on my screen?
If you don't mind, please, Darryl. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
I'm going to stop sharing, okay? Beautiful. Got it. There you go. But it's really nothing to be ashamed of, guys. It's really nothing to be ashamed of. It happens to great people all the time. Thank you so much, Darryl. It happens to great people all of the time. Good credit makes it easy to get those new houses, those new cars, low interest rates on credit cards and loans, higher limits, contracts without security deposits. Now you'll see, which a lot of people may not have known, this is how your credit score is actually calculated, guys. 35% of your payment history is a part of your credit score. That's not just items that's currently open. That's items that's already closed, that's impacted you for the last 10 years or so or more, because we're always finding erroneous items on your credit reports, right? Well, that's also impacting you. That's 35%, which is your largest factor. Then we have 30%, the capacity and the amount that's owed, which is the percentage of the credit limits available. So you want to be mindful of those credit cards that you have. Those credit cards, for example, having a $900 credit card, try to keep it underneath that 30%. Honestly, you want to keep it underneath that. If you can get it at 10%, that's even better, or pay it off. But keep it underneath 30% so it's not impacting you negatively, okay? Then we also have the length of credit. That's 15%. Now, honestly, that's how long you've had credit, how long your longest account is, your longest positive account is. That can obviously take some time. That's the one that's something that we personally can't control outside of actually acquiring positive debt. So if you have those car loans, those mortgages or so forth, or even if you have rent that you didn't know that you have the ability to have reported to your credit, that's a good way to get that going as well. New credit inquiries, that's 10%. That's the number of types of credit. That's installment loans, revolving credit as well. Excuse me. Now, how we do things here is, in order to get all of these negative items, we leverage the Fair Credit Act, okay? That's FCRA, which was passed by Congress to prevent credit bureaus from intruding into people's personal lives. So this was based on what we are able to dispute any negative, duplicate, erroneous, any items really on your credit report. That's bankruptcies, tax liens, late payments, repossessions, foreclosures, it's a HIPAA violation. It's against the law for medical bills to even appear on your credit report. You know how many of our family members, our parents, our grandparents have that affecting us? Again, this is a disparity that's affecting the community all the way around. So we definitely want to make sure that we take advantage of the information that we know. Here you actually see testimonies. These are testimonies in our liftoff group. And actually, what you may want to do is jot that down and go and follow us. We provide proof. You can see proof of everyone that's impacted. Everybody posted. People will post when their scores increase. You'll see Miss Sharonda posted, so I would like to give a shout out to Mr. Darryl Callum, my mentor, for guiding me through this credit journey. I still have more work to do, but this is with just her first round of letters, guys. She's gotten an increase. She originally started off in the 450s and 500s. Now she's at 608 and 627. That's over 100 points. So that's pretty awesome to me. That's pretty awesome. I don't know if that's just me, but that's pretty good. Then we have Miss Anna Hawkins. Well, we sent a congratulations to Anna Hawkins because it looks as though she received some major information that was deleted. She got all of her medical accounts deleted with one round of disputes. I mean, if that's not awesome, please, put some fire in the chat. We're happy when positive things happen to our people, to our family members, to our friends. And time, but she was determined to get it right so she can purchase her home for her kids. She reached out to Darryl again, and just look at my results. Guys, she's at a 761 and a 762. That's with TransUnion and Equifax. That is awesome. That's awesome. We celebrate each other around here. So you'll see these type of testimonies, you'll see these type of results in our liftoff group. So as well as when they happen to you, if you can just share that with us. We like for our information to be celebrated. We want to celebrate you as well. Now here you'll see our products, our suite of products. These are the 12 products, but we actually have 13 now since we've partnered with Rocket Lawyer. We have our budgeting tool. We have our credit restoration tool, a credit builder, credit attorney, credit monitoring, debt payoff tool, our financial lockbox, identity monitoring, net worth, savings goal, our will and trust, and a YFL family mint. Now my actual favorites are will and trust, because I know they are valued at thousands of dollars. To have an appointment with an attorney, just to sit down, an attorney retainer is well over $2,000 on up. So to be able to get that type of service of something that everybody should have anyway, right? As well as credit monitoring, to be able to monitor all three credit bureaus, see what's going on. And we actually take it a little step further, guys. With the tools that we have to monitor, we actually tell, okay, with the first round of letters, these are how many negative items were included. This is what was deleted. Then second round of letters, these are how many negative items were included, and this was deleted. So it's obviously extremely helpful and help you track things along the way. And then of course, our identity monitoring, because once we finally have our credit on track, we're not trying to lose it, right? We want to keep things going. We want to keep that positive credit history. Excuse me. We want to keep those tools going. So we do have $1 million policy that we're offering with Allstate as well. That's available to you for free. Thank you so much, Darryl. Great. And all of this outside of our website, it can be tracked by just using our app. It's free, guys. It's free. And you can take a look at the screen. It'll tell you right there. Our credit restoration is just a box. Just click on it. Credit restoration, if you want to see the update. Identity monitoring along with our credit monitoring. And all of this to take control of your financial future today is available to you for $188. Now that $188 actually includes the $89 monthly service fee for the first month, along with the $99 one-time enrollment fee. But the cost of the services is just $89 for the first 3 months. Then it actually drops. Guys, all of this whole suite of products, remember 13 products actually, because we now have Rocket Lawyer. So all of those products are available to you for $89 for the first 3 months. Then again, the price is dropping to $69 starting with month 4 through month 12. And then on month 13, it drops again to $49. Now, the beautiful part about all of this is, yes, all of this is available. Guys, you'll start seeing results within our very first round of letters. Our very first round of letters, you'll start seeing these results, right? So that's within 31 to 45 days. That's pretty awesome. That's great to me. So to be able to tell someone, look, even though you'll start seeing results within 30 to 45 days, best results are just 5 months away. Yes, I said like 5 to 6 months. That's our sweet spot. That's where you want to be. That's where you want to be. But of course, because of the number of services that we offer, we do continue to service our family. We do want to make sure that you continue to stay on track. And added benefit, just to show you how wonderful our company is, we have our customer referral program. What that means is you have the opportunity to actually waive that monthly fee. You have the opportunity to waive that monthly fee. So basically, after you enroll, just by referring 5 people, you have the ability to have that fee waived, guys. That means you won't pay for it the very next month. Now, without further ado, yes, you can go to our next slide. We have, if you don't mind if I bring on Darryl, is Miss Rodeshia available to talk? I would love for Miss Rodeshia to give her testimony. Ms. Rodeshia Truitt, she actually joined the company several months ago, but she got really, really serious a couple of weeks ago, and that was it. She took off running. She was busy with life. She was like me, the business owner, constantly running with her kids and grandkids, extremely busy lady. And she decided, you know what, I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this for my community. And she knows, she says, you know what, Toya, this is it for us. It's our way to give back. It's our way to give ourselves. And if Ms. Rodeshia, if you're available to talk, we'd like for you to come on, please.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
I can, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for that warm welcome, Latoya. You guys, good evening. Let me just tell you guys, I am that go-getter, busy person. And I like to say busy people get things done. If you think you're too busy, we are busy. And you know, I went into Latoya is my friend, okay? And so I went into the bank where she was working, and I had some things I needed to take care of. And why call her on her cell phone when she's at work when I can just go to the bank and we can talk about things? And I walked in and they said, Miss Lewis no longer works here. And I'm like, I couldn't wrap my head around the idea that I know Latoya as climbing the corporate ladder and been in this business for years, and she's helped me financially and she loves helping people. And I didn't know what to do. I jumped in my car. I called Latoya. I'm like, girl, where are you? I need to talk to you. Da-da-da. She's like, I'm done. She's like, I am working my business from home full time. I have replaced my income and then some. And, you know, I had to go home and really sleep on it and wrap my head around it. But I texted her on January the 2nd, and I'm like, you know what? I am ready. I'm ready to go. Let's go. Let's make this happen. And here we are, you know, climbing this ladder together with all of the wonderful people that we have in our camaraderie, and just the powerful people that you meet, and how it's actually changing the person that I am. So I am so very excited to be in this business, you guys. And thank you so much. So with that being said, I'll turn it back over to Latoya.
Thank you so much, Rodeshia. Thank you so much. It's definitely a pleasure to actually work side by side with you and be able to talk to you every day. And we're not having to talk about bank stuff. Now we're actually talking about being able to help everybody else in the community that we always want. Second half of our presentation is Mr. Darryl Callum. Now, Darryl is a vice president in our organization, guys. So when Rodeshia and I talk about how much we love to help people, right? And then we met an overachiever, Mr. Darryl Callum, who came in and said, oh, okay, y'all like to help people, but yeah, my business helps people over $100,000 in volume per month. per month. That's a lot of people. He has over $100,000 in volume per month in helping people. That's a lot of communities. That's a lot of families that he's helping. He had no background in the financial industry and he is killing it. And then he's mentoring us. He's showing us how to lead that way, right? Because, hey, how else do you make it? By following someone else that's made it, right? How else do you learn? By following somebody else's advice that's been where you're trying to go, right? And that's what we have in this organization. Mr. Callum, are you available to talk?
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Definitely want to give it back over to the phenomenal Miss Latoya Lewis. Such a rock star. It's been a blessing to be in partnership with her since last year. Guys, she's a very busy lady, full-time working at a bank, and she still found time to boss up with this platform. So I'm truly honored. Man, it's just, she's a total rock star. Definitely want to give it back to Miss Rodeshia as well. She's doing phenomenal things. She's definitely a rising star within our platform, seeing tremendous results as a client. So type WW in the chat if you guys got any value from those wealthy women, you know, not only just in financial regard, but, you know, just in mind and spirit as well. So wealthy women in the chat, guys. A little bit about myself. They left me the easy part. All I get to do is break down the money. If you want to make more money this year than you did last year, type money in the chat. All right. This is super simple. This platform been a blessing to myself and my family. You know, before joining this platform, guys, I had no experience in the financial or credit repair industry, right? I was simply a nightclub promoter on Las Vegas Boulevard. I did that close to 5 years. And, you know, I had a decent time, met a lot of people from around the world, made all right money. And then we all know what happened in 2020. The pandemic hit, shut the strip down, shut the clubs down. You know what else that meant? It shut my money down. All right. I was getting no unemployment. I was maxing out credit cards, collections in my credit report. It was a rough period of time for me. And, you know, luckily enough, I seen this platform on Facebook seen a post on how could potentially earn additional income and get my credit fixed for free. And, you know, at this point, I really couldn't be picky. You know, I was desperate for something. And, you know, I got started. And within 4 months, guys, not only did my credit go from 505 to 742, within 10 months, I became a vice president in this platform, earning over 6 figures a year. So I'm truly thankful. You know, I'm truly thankful for the team. This is our team. We were just out there in Dallas. We have a whole, you know, debt freedom and financial freedom movement. You know, we're the infinite freedom movement, and we're just breaking generational curses and building generational wealth. If you guys can see, this is Miss Latoya, this is Rodeshia back here. Such a phenomenal group of spirited individuals that, you know, that are just positive and like-minded. And the reason that I'm really blessed for this platform, guys, is just the way it's been able to change my life for myself, not only myself, but for my daughters. You know, I pretty much dedicated my life to build generational wealth for my children. I like to say I do it for my last name, not my first name, right? So it just the time freedom that I'm able to have. You know, we make decent income just consistently trading our time for money, but we know how kids spell love. It's Time. So, you know, it's a blessing to be able to spend more time with my children. I'm able to travel with them and still earn income. And to me, guys, to be honest with you, that's priceless. So let's speak on why this can work for you, because I literally feel like this is the best opportunity on the planet to get you en route to financial freedom. I promise you guys that. All right. You get to be your own boss with this platform. You make your own hours. You can wake up when you want to, go to sleep when you want to. You can do it part-time, sometime, full-time. You know what I mean? You can work from absolutely anywhere in the world. You have all the tools you need to be successful. You're not fixing anyone's credit. The company is doing it for you. United Credit Education Services, guys. You're simply getting paid to help people. You know, it doesn't get much better than that. And, you know, I know everyone on this call, right? We all come from different backgrounds and demographical areas where we have different personalities or what have you. But I feel like it's one thing that connects everyone on this call, right? I believe everyone on this call wants to be free, right? Type freedom in the chat if you want to be free. Well, what does freedom look like in America? I feel like this is a capitalistic society. If you really want to be free, you got to become financially free. Well, how do you earn finances? Guys, there's only 2 ways to make money in America. You're either going to work for someone else's business, trade your time for money, or you're going to have residual income with your own business. All the people I know that's, you know, very wealthy and financially free, they do it through the means of residual income. one of my mentors always tell me how, hey, Darryl, if you don't find a way to make money while you're sleeping, you pretty much have to work until you die, guys. So this platform, like I say, is a blessing. You want to thank the person who invited you on this call, because they literally put you in position to change your life, to make 2022 the best financial year of your life, guys. So mind you, it's close to 112 million Americans that just need the credit restoration that we have. Just that part of the service. We have 12 other services as well. We're more affordable than every other competitor in the industry, and we're more efficient, right? We go after every single negative item from the initial start with all 3 collection agencies, guys. So unlimited amount of people that need the help that we have. All right, you refer a person over. We're going to show you how to, you know, get inside of your warm market and market on social media, different things of that nature. You don't actually do the work. The company does the work, but you make $100 per referral, right? They pay $188. You make $100 up front, guys. You also get that residual income I was speaking about to become financially free. You earn $12 residually every time they pay a monthly payment. Guys, do the math on this, because it's income tax season. This is literally the harvest season in our business. This is the busiest time of the year. You know, I literally got like I helped 6 people yesterday. All right. Let's say you go out there, you're super ambitious. Over the next 90 days, you get 100 customers. That's $10,000 up front. Is also $1,200 residually if you don't do anything else. But it gets better than that, guys. This is how you really compound your revenue. You want to make more money this year than you did last year, type more money in the chat, guys. See, it's a lot of people that was in the same position I was in when I first joined the platform. They're desperately looking for additional revenue for themselves and their family. So you basically have your own credit restoration franchise business in a box where you can empower your community. All right. Every time you refer a person over to this platform and it makes sense to them, they want to earn additional revenue, you can earn anywhere between $100 and $560 just because this person want to change their life. You also make upwards of $460 every time one of your business partners refer over additional business partner, and you get override residuals off your whole organization, guys. I've literally never seen anything like this before in my life. These are some additional residual bonuses that we earn on a monthly basis. The first one is the infinity bonus, and this is where you want to get your notebook handy. All right. The company literally is going to pay you a monthly bonus simply for sustaining a title. All right. So starting off as sales director, I've seen people go sales director in 1 month. I've seen people do it in 1 week. I helped one gentleman go sales director his first 3 days in business. He was super hungry. The company is going to pay you a $50 bonus check simply for sustaining that title, guys. So I came in super hungry to really, you know, change my lineage, the trajectory of my family's legacy. I came in with an open heart, really trying to help people. I went out there and went to work, put the action behind it, guys. I went vice president my first 10 months in business. Guys, that means that the company pays me a $1,500 residual bonus check sustaining that title. All right. That's not including the customers I'm bringing in on a monthly basis. That's not including the customers that's paying residually on a monthly basis. That's not including the new business partners that I make $500, upwards of $400 to override residuals off the whole organization. Guys, that $1,500 a month, it comes in automatically if nothing else happens. And this monthly infinity bonus goes all the way down to the pinnacle senior vice president title. Guys, that's over $300,000 a month. You got to put in some work. You got to help a ton of people, but it's very possible. So definitely stay tuned. As you start leveling up, you know, you're just exposing the information. It's super simple. We just tell people about it that want to help get their credit increase. We tell people about it that want to make additional income. You know, you start earning leather jackets, luggages, expensive watches. Guys, you go out there and tell enough people, help enough people change their life, your life is going to be changed. Level 1 of the R&R, you get a $600 monthly car allowance. All right. Car of your choosing. Levels 2 and 3, you get a $10,000 cash bonus, $1,500 car allowance upgrade. Level 4, you get a $25,000 cash bonus, guys. And I'm gonna be transparent. You know, coming from small town Arkansas, when I seen these elaborate numbers, I'm like, okay, it sounds good, but I probably got to sign up 1 million people. It's probably gonna take me 30 years to accomplish something like this, right? But guys, I was mistaken, because my first 10 months in business, not only did I go vice president, right? I also hit level 1 of the R&R club. The company literally pays me $600 a month on a new Mercedes. Mind you, I got excellent credit. So the car note on that Mercedes is less than $300 a month. The insurance is $150. A lot of people don't know that credit determines your insurance. All right, that's $450. Take a wild guess what additional $150 that's left over goes, guys. That's cash in my banking account. I feel like we're getting a step closer to financial freedom. All right, level 5, you get a $50,000 cash bonus with an automobile upgrade. And this is basically a dream car, whether it's a Lamborghini, Rolls Royce, G-Wagon, Bentley. Type in the chat, you know, what's your dream car? Range Rover, Mercedes, whatever. The company literally will pay for it. Guys, level 6, this is where it really gets exciting. You get a $5,000 monthly house payment allowance, all right? I don't know about you guys, the state where you live in, you know, here in Arkansas, I can buy 3 mortgages. I can build the castle from the ground up, you know, and we're all in agreement that we're searching for financial freedom, right? You got one life to live. You want to live your best life. Well, what's stopping most people from becoming financially free? I would say it's debt, right? Americans are drowning in debt. Well, what does debt look like? Debt comes in the form of bills. Well, what's the 2 biggest bills that people have? Most people are going to say it's their car note and their house note. Guys, if the company is paying for your dream car, the company is paying for your dream mansion, I would say you're a step closer to financial freedom. Guys, this is a crazy statistic. 46% of baby boomers have less than $10,000 saved up for retirement. That's a lot of my older family members, people I grew up around in my community. They worked hard, very hard workers, 30, 40, 50 years, multiple jobs. They never became financially free. Actually, some of them can't even retire comfortably. They still got to work odd-end jobs, guys. This company is going to retire you. This is a 2 to 5 year game plan for retirement. Level 7 through 10, you can earn a monthly retirement bonus anywhere between $25,000 and $250,000. You know, when I first seen this platform and I seen this piece and I discovered that this business was willable to my children, I had to really take and analyze, you know, I really could see a future in it. You know, if something was to happen to me, you can pass this business down to your last name, you know? So just taking into consideration that people work 30 years, I felt like if it took me 30 years, it'll be worth it, right? I didn't have any college degrees, anything of that nature. I was willing to commit 20, 30 years to 100% become financially free. That made sense to me, guys. After joining the platform, I was mistaken again. See, this young gentleman here, Alfred Nixon, he actually hit level 7 in just his first 5 years in business, guys. He's only 29 years old, $0 in debt, making over $300,000 a month. So the mansion we were speaking about, he has it built from the ground up. The dream car, his was a Rolls Royce. His wife has the car allowance as well. She has a Range Rover, guys. I would say he's financially free. You know, when I first heard about his story, you know, I thought it was a catch to it. I thought maybe, you know, he came from a rich family, influence and celebrities, different things of that nature. So I started researching him, scrolled down, found this picture on his Facebook page, discovered the guys, he was literally living in the projects when he started. This is him giving the exact same presentation I'm giving right now. Guys, he was living in a 2-bedroom, 8 people in it, picking up trash offside the road. You can Google this for yourself. Last year, he retired his parents. I literally don't know anything like this on the planet, all right? And it's mainly because you have a turnkey business. You have a whole system in place to be successful as you want to be. You want to thank the person who invited you on this call because they put you in position to make 2022 the best financial year of your life. You got the same business back office Alfred has, guys. You got the same marketing materials Alfred has. You have the same trainings, all right? You got everything you need to be successful. You got a whole call center that's going to work on your behalf. You get tax advantages from having your own at-home business. Not only do you get all those phenomenal services that's going to change your life that most of us need anyway, you also get upwards of $100,000 in life insurance simply for being a partner with our platform, simply for helping unlimited amount of Americans that need the help that we have, guys. Right? So this is some of our top leaders. You guys may have seen Miss Nicola Smith Jackson around. She has a whole women empowerment movement where she just pours motivation and inspiration into young women. And a lot of women, you know, don't know that, hey, 82% of the women in America that make over $100,000 a year, they do it from an at-home business. So I always like to tell sisters like, hey, even if you don't partner with our particular platform, you may want to take a look at something similar to this, just so the odds can be in your favor to get the financial freedom that you say you're searching for, right? But I also like to tell them all those other companies are, decent. They have good products that a person may want, lotions and diet supplements, right? I'm pretty sure we all understand that credit is something that you need, especially if you want to build generational wealth. We have Mr. Ashton Henry. He's on the Steve Harvey show, speaking about credit all the time. You guys probably seen him on there. Him and Steve Harvey are very close friends. He always hanging out with the audience, answering questions about credit. Guys, he's not fixing anyone's credit. He's referring people back over to the services Miss Latoya Lewis did such a phenomenal job going over. But he's getting paid residually millions of dollars. All right. So yeah, also I wanted to show you guys the women that's a part of our platform. A lot of single mothers, a lot of busy women. Man, these ladies work so hard. I see them. They're phenomenal leaders. They're so positive. They're self-developed, inspire me every single day. This is just our specific team. We got a lot of women doing some phenomenal things within our platform. We got Mr. Teddy Riley. And as we get ready to close out, I'm pretty sure everyone know him. Grammy Award winning producer. He's seen our platform. It made sense to him. Pretty much a no-brainer. He was looking for additional residual income because that's how the rich get wealthy, right? You have to find a means of residual income. Trading your time for money is risky, right? Yandy Smith from Love and Hip Hop. That's her and Ashton Henry hanging out. She wanted a way to empower the young women that follow her financially. And she's making a big impact on her community as well. So a lot of people, are just really have a heart to serve this partner with our platform. This is actually me hanging out with Ashton Henry and Alfred Nixon, young kid from the projects, the guy from the Steve Harvey show. These are real individuals that you can speak to and touch and talk to. And, a lot of people think these gentlemen may act funny or stuck up, anything. Man, that couldn't be farther from the truth. These guys are the most humble, down to earth, caring people I've ever met in my life, completely serving leaders. And, it's really surprising the fact of it's one thing to be in pursuit of financial freedom. It's another thing to actually obtain financial freedom, right? Think about if you actually had millions of dollars coming in on a passive basis, what would your work ethic look like? Most people probably wouldn't have a work ethic. They'll be on the beach every day, right? These gentlemen still diligently work this business. So this is why you really want to thank the person who invited you on the call, because the reason I was able to be so successful, the reason Miss Latoya Lewis is killing the game, guys, we literally get multi-million-dollar mentorship for free for being a partner with these platforms. And these gentlemen, they could be on the beach somewhere, but they literally feel like they was put on this earth by God to help as many people as possible to become debt-free and financially free. So when you partner up with our platform, not only do you get those life-changing services, get all those negative items removed from your credit, we have positive trade lines to help you build. We're going to monitor your credit, give you identity monitoring with Allstate Insurance, will and trust, so you can protect your financial future, guys. Plus, you get the same website that 6 and 7 figures earners have. It's just a one-time investment of $299. You got a whole business in a box. It's normally $89 a month moving forward because the company wants you to be a product of the product. Remember those 112 million Americans that need these services? The 100% of Americans that's interested in additional income, we're going to help you go out there and get 5 people. And not only do you make $500, your money back plus profit, now you have a debt-free business. There's no overhead, guys. Pretty sure we spent $300, $500 on things that never made us any money. I started multiple businesses that cost me thousands of dollars just to start. Not even to mention to keep it afloat, right? Mr. Ashton Henry took $299 to the Steve Harvey show. You got Alfred Nixon, he took $299 from the projects to a mansion in Beverly Hills. So you definitely have to ask yourself, are you ready to go? We're going to shoot you over the link, get your website activated, put you on the fast track program to success. You're serious about financial freedom. Or are you B, you're ready to go, you just have a few questions? Or are you C, you just like to enjoy the services at this time? And that's understandable as well. But I always like to end off with the fact, guys, that the secret of getting ahead is getting started. Because truth be told, I don't even remember 2021. It went by like that, like the next 2 to 5 years. the next 20, 30 years is going to happen. The kids are going to get older, right? And if we do what we always done, we'll get what we always got. So that's my time. Hopefully you guys got value from this. Definitely get back with the person that invited you. We're going to make 2022 the best financial year of your life. I'll see every single last one of you guys at the top.